Hello, dear YouTube friends. Today, I am here to share with you one of the most exciting and significant days in the religious calendar in Brazil, Corpus Christi. On this special occasion, millions of faithful from all over the country come together in celebrations marked by enchanting details, genuine emotion, and a profound expression of faith. Let's dive into this fascinating tradition and discover what makes this date so special for Brazilians. Corpus Christi is celebrated annually throughout Brazil, always on the Thursday following the Sunday of the Holy Trinity. This celebration has its roots in the Catholic tradition and dates back to the 13th century when the Church instituted the feast to honor the sacrament of the Eucharist, which represents the body and blood of Christ. The preparations for Corpus Christi begin days before the date, involving parishes, communities, and devoted faithful in meticulous tasks. One of the remarkable characteristics of this festivity is the creation of the famous carpets made of colored sawdust. These carpets, crafted with care and creativity, form religious and artistic designs on the streets through which the procession will pass, making the route even more magnificent. On the day of Corpus Christi, the streets are filled with a fervent crowd eager to participate in the solemn procession. The atmosphere is filled with devotion, faith, and emotion. The faithful gather in churches, dressed in their finest clothes, ready to accompany the procession of the Blessed Sacrament through the decorated streets. As the procession moves forward, hymns and religious chants resonate in the air, filling the hearts with joy and praise. In addition to the procession, the Eucharistic celebrations play a central role on Corpus Christi. During the Mass, the priest performs the consecration of the bread and wine, reinforcing the belief in the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. The faithful, in an act of profound communion, renew their faith and give thanks for this special sacrament. Corpus Christi is also an opportunity for reflection on the true meaning of the Eucharist in our lives and for practicing solidarity. Many communities engage in acts of charity, distributing food, clothing, and other items to the less fortunate. This is a way to experience the message of love and sharing from Christ, extending it beyond religious rituals. So, my friends, Corpus Christi in Brazil is much more than a simple religious celebration. It is a day when faith becomes visible, tangible, and contagious to everyone around. It is a moment of unity, devotion, and expression of the spirituality of the Brazilian people. As you walk through the streets adorned with colorful sawdust carpets, it is impossible not to be moved by the dedication and effort of so many people to make this day so special. The designs and symbols present in the carpets represent devotion and respect for the teachings of Christ, reaffirming the importance of the Eucharist in our lives. During the solemn procession, we are enveloped in an atmosphere of faith and communion. Seeing the streets filled with a multitude of faithful, chanting sacred hymns and songs, makes us realize the strength and greatness of the faith that unites us all. It is a moment of joy and praise, where each step taken in the procession is a living testimony of belief in the presence of Christ in our lives. The Eucharistic celebrations are the pinnacle of this Corpus Christi day. By participating in the Mass and receiving the Eucharist, we renew our commitment to live the Christian values in our daily lives. It is a moment of reflection, gratitude, and strengthening of our spirituality, reminding us of Christ's sacrifice for humanity. Moreover, Corpus Christi invites us to practice solidarity and charity. It is an opportunity to look around us and lend a helping hand to those in need. Many communities engage in acts of assistance to the poor and the vulnerable, following the example of Christ, who taught us to love and care for one another. Therefore, my friends, Corpus Christi in Brazil is a day of enchanting details, genuine emotion, and profound expression of faith. It is a celebration that reminds us of the importance of the Eucharist in our lives and invites us to live out the Christian values of love, sharing, and solidarity. May we take this special day to strengthen our faith and reach out to others, following the example of Christ. May the celebration of Corpus Christi inspire us to become better individuals and live in harmony with our fellow human beings. Please, don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.